What's going on, guys? Gonna be playing some Pokemon TCG Live today with my Glimmora EX deck. Have you not seen Glimmora EX before? Its attack's not the most impressive, but its ability is. Its ability makes it stand out for sure. Its ability, Dust Field, says as long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, your opponent can't have more than 3 bench Pokemon. If they have 4 or more bench Pokemon, they discard bench Pokemon until they have 3 Pokemon on the bench. If more than one effect changes the number of bench Pokemon allowed, use the smaller one. When the Area Zero Stadium came out, it made me even more excited to try and make Glimmora EX work, and this version of it that we're going with today is the one I've liked the most. And it's heavily inspired by John Roberts' top 32 Milwaukee regional Charizard Dusknoir deck. We're using Glimmora with Dusknoir. So basically Glimmora, limits your opponent's bench to 3, which on TCG Live looks really funny and really small. It's like when you're used to seeing how many Pokemon your opponent can have on their bench, especially with Area Zero in play, you're taking their bench from maybe 8 to 3. And when a lot of decks right now want to spam like Dracloaks, maybe having like 3 or 4 Dracloaks in play, a Munkidori, a Budew, and you get Glimmora out on your first turn. If you go second, you can use this Glimmet here that searches your deck for a Pokemon that evolves from this, and then you get to evolve it. You're able to trap their bench with a bunch of support Pokemon on it and hopefully limit their setup, and then pretty soon after start blowing up Dusclops and Dusknoirs, maybe board wipe them or just severely limit their setup, and then you have Dusclops and Dusknoirs to kind of help, since Glimmora's attack isn't the most impressive. So that's the idea of the deck. I'll have John Roberts' deck and this full deck list on the screen so you can see it, and linked in the description, of course. But let's go over it a little bit more and then we'll hop into the games. Glimmora, some things that I've had issues with it in the past is just getting it powered up. It requires 2 fighting energies, but if we're able to get an experience share on a Glimmora or a Glimmet on the bench, we're able to save one of those energies from our first Glimmora, making using the second one a little bit easier, and the lack of damage and lack of draw power. But I think this version of it is just really simple. Dusknoirs help Glimmora to be a little bit more aggressive, I think, and synergize pretty well with its ability. And because we're playing just a much more simple concept, I think just having Pokegears and a good amount of supporters is fine for the draw. Maybe you don't need this many Pokegears and maybe you can go with more supporters, but because we are using a Precious Trolley build, I have a lot of Pokegears so we can find our Arvins, so that we can find the Precious Trolley, and like I said, experience share is pretty important, so then we can get all of our basics down, hopefully get Glimmet into the active and use Ascension to go into the Glimmora EX. Let's look at the cards. We've got one Budew. It's pretty much just in case we can't do the Glimmet Ascension play on our first turn going second. Budew can attack for free. Sometimes we don't have the energy to use Ascension, or we're not able to like switch something from the active and get an energy onto the Glimmet and use Ascension. As you can see, we have the rescue board in here too, which is another thing that helps, but sometimes you prize things. Yeah, Budew's just a nice option. Then for the Duskull line, we have 4-4-2. It's the same thing in that Charizard deck that they had used, and as I've been testing it, it's been working out pretty great, so I'm not going to change it. Then we have one Cornerstone Ogerpon. Pretty much auto ones versus Golden Go, or in my experience so far, it's been they just can't really deal with it. You cannot bench anything else besides Dusclopses and Dusknoirs, and you can just kill their Munkidoris. And of course, if they're playing the Dragapult Golden Go build, you can also just snipe their Dracloaks with the Dusknoir and Dusclops. It may not be as simple as just playing Ogerpon and then sniping things. I think if they get things set up pretty quickly, Dragapult is probably a big problem for the Ogerpon. But in the few games that I've tested, it's just been pretty easy with the Ogerpon. And because we're playing a fighting deck, I figured we can fit the one card in here. Then for the Glimmora line, we have 4 Glimmet and then the 3 Glimmora EX. I'm not playing the single prize Glimmora just because we're wanting to limit their bench and we're giving up prizes already. So like we're not trying to, the other Glimmet, let me pull it up. It makes it so on a coin flip, you don't give up a prize card, which is pretty cool. But like I said, we're trying to limit their bench. We're already giving up prizes with the Dusknoir. I'm just wanting to be more disruptive with the Glimmora EX, of course. And then for the Glimmets, we have this 70 HP one that does 20 for 1 and then has a 2 retreat, unfortunately. And then we have the Ascension one. For Glimmets, they're really weird. You have a lot of them that have 2 retreat, and as you can see the HP, we have 70, 60, 70, 70, but for 70 HP ones, none of them have 1 retreat, so it's pretty much just whichever one has the best attack, and that's why I'm going with this one. You want one, I think, at least with 70 HP so that you can set up a Glimmet that doesn't get sniped by Dragapult's attack if they're able to like set it up super quick. So Unfortunately, it has 2 retreat. You just kind of hope you don't start with it so it doesn't get trapped, because you can't retreat into the other Glimmet and attack with the Ascension unless you have a switch in your hand. So, but I think this is the best Glimmet of them, so we can have one of those as an option. Then we have the 1 Fezandipiti for some draw, so we can, after something gets knocked out, hopefully be able to have some response. Then we have 2 Buddy Poffin in case Precious Trolley's prized. Then we have 2 Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher is really broken with the Dusknoir, so you can set yourself behind, say Duskull or Dusknoir, something on their bench, then Counter Catcher up that thing and finish it off. We are able to take like pretty big knockouts with the Duskull Dusknoir. We also have some other things that help us, like Defiance Band and the Perilous Jungle. It's been a minute since I first had some of these ideas, so I might not be 100% sure on the math, but we're able to one-shot like Dragapult. I don't know if we can Gardevoir, since Gardevoir resists fighting, and Charizard doesn't take the additional poison damage from this. But Defiance Band helps versus Charizard and Gardevoir. The poison helps versus Gardevoir. So yeah, Counter Catcher is pretty good since we can activate it with the Duskulls. We have 1 Earthen Vessel. We really need to not whiff the energy so we can use Ascension. So we have 8 energies and then the 1 Earthen Vessel. Then we have 1 Night Stretcher so we can get back Duskull and reuse it. It's pretty much the only reason. I guess if you discard something else and you need access to it, but I've pretty much only used it to get a Dusclops and use it again, excuse me, or a Dusknoir. Then we have the 4 Pokegear, like I said, to find Arven. We have 1 rare candy. We can find it off of Arven, but it's not, unlike Charizard, we don't need it for our evolution. So, and we're playing quick, but also a little bit slow. So maybe at most I'd probably want a 2nd rare candy, but 1 has felt fine. I've been able to have access to it. We draw into a lot of these things and I've been able to use the rare candy without searching for it sometimes, but you are able to search for it off of Arven. 1 switch because Glimmora has a huge retreat cost, so we can retreat out of a Glimmora and into another Glimmora in case, say, we've evolved one too early, or we would rather have Budew in the active. I don't know. Having a switch is nice. Also, we have the 2 retreat on the Glimmet, so we can get into the Glimmet and use Ascension. 2 Ultra Balls just so we can find our evolutions. It doesn't feel great to use, but Ultra Ball is pretty good to find what we need, so I think 2 is fine. We also have Pokemon Search and Jock, and then we evolve the Glimmoras with its ability. Same with Perilous Jungle. 2 has felt fine. It gives us some additional damage. Like, let me walk through the math a little bit. We do 140 plus 10 from poison, and then with the Perilous Jungle we do 170. And then if you pop Dusknoir, you do 300. And then if you have the Defiance Band, you do 330. So that's enough to one-shot Dragapult. I think Gardevoir we wouldn't, because Gardevoir resists, so it would take -30. But also Perilous Jungle, if you play it and just have the additional poison damage and Dragapult stays in the active, you don't need Defiance Band, and then you could 2-hit KO Dragapult that way. And I'm not sure about Gardevoir. It's not super common that they're just going to sit there with a Gardevoir and attack you anyways. But yeah, Perilous Jungle is helpful for that. It's not always necessary though. And then for supporters, we got the 4 Arven, 4 Iono. Pretty much Arven's the most important one, and that's why I have the Pokegears. But if you were to take out Pokegears, I'd maybe play more research. And I was considering the Brock like John Roberts has in his list, but I haven't felt the need to have the Brock, and most of the time I'm just really wanting to get the Arven. This does make us like really not want to get Budew locked, especially if like we go first, they go second, and they use Budew. We don't have access to our Precious Trolley or Pokegears, so that could be pretty annoying. But if I'm going first and it's a deck that plays Budew, I've been playing Pokegear to at least find a supporter. Of course, they could then Iono, but at least I have a supporter in my hand then. But yeah, the 4 Ionos are pretty nice. And again, we can activate stuff with our Dusknoirs. We can give our opponent prizes and then shrink their hand with Iono. And then we just got 2 Jock to find the Duskulls and Dusknoirs, Dusclopses, and then the 1 Research and 1 Boss for another Gust. And then for the tools, we have the Experience Chair for a 2nd Glimmora, Rescue Board to retreat into the Glimmet to use Ascension, and then a Defiance Band to give ourselves some more damage. With the 8 Fighting Energy, 8's felt good. It might seem like a lot, but you really do need the energy to use Ascension with Glimmet. But that's the deck. Hopefully kind of explained it all right, but I'm pretty excited about it. It's been pretty fun, and I'm sure it could be optimized more, of course. But again, it was mostly inspired by John Roberts' Duskull list. I was trying Dusknoir myself, but I wasn't sure. I definitely didn't have 4 in here, but it's felt really good with having this many. I was trying Munkidori as well with the Dark Energy and Crispin to have some like energy acceleration, but That wasn't great either. It's just way too complicated especially without a draw engine to try and get Glimmora to work. So just this is really straightforward. So let's get in the games. All right, getting into our first one here. And I realized the Metagross and Steven's Metagross and Marnie's Grimmsnarl just came out yesterday. I'm really excited to use them and to try them out. I haven't yet, but I was looking. I have a Metagross deck started just because I like Metagross because it's fun. But I wanted to try and finally finish this Glimmora EX deck that I've been working on for a while. So hopefully we can show it off pretty well. Again, we want to go second if possible. And if we do go first, kind of just hope we don't get item locked. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. We're going first. We'll play Pokegears early if it's a Budew deck. All right, we're starting with Budew. Oh, but we got a Poffin, so that's nice. Without having 4 Poffins and ooh, Jet. Is this a Donk? No, it's got TM Evo. Is it Slacking? Artisan? I don't know, we'll see. They have Jets. And then a bunch of, I mean, some evolutions because it's a TM Evo. Ooh, 2 mulligans, nice. It might be Slacking, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, we got an energy too, that's nice. Well, kind of annoying that we have Budew down because I don't know if we're gonna even want to Budew, but I think we'll Buddy Poffin for one of this, and I think we still want to put this guy down just because we'd rather save our 70 HP one for later. I don't think they're playing Dragapult based on what we saw, but they could be. Then we have one what's in our hand? We have one Dusknoir prized. We prized the Glimmet, it doesn't really matter. We have our Fez, we have the Ogerpon. We have a bunch of Pokegears, bunch of supporters. We have a rare candy, switch, counter catcher. We have a couple of those. We have the trolley. We have the rescue board. We prized. Did we prize that? No, we have the vessel. Okay. And yeah, we can't use this, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. I don't think there's a reason to retreat the Budew. We'll just leave it there. It shouldn't be dying. And I could Ultra Ball for like another Duskull or something, but we could also do that next turn. We could actually get out Dusclops and then use Ascension to evolve that way, maybe. So I think let's just end our turn. It's pretty nice, like unlike Charizard, you know, Charizard has to play this a little bit slower unless they get the rare candy. But with the Glimmet, we'll at least, whoa, it is Charizard. We'll at least be able to just evolve with our attack. We kind of have a built-in TM Evo, just for itself, of course, but all right. Yeah, we're going to evolve and get rid of half of their bench right now and leave their stupid Cleffa in the active is what we'd like to do. Are they going to TM Evo or just Cleffa? Their hand's so low, I think Cleffaing might be what they go for, but maybe it would have been worth to get a second Duskull out, but it's not like we would have been able to blow up both of these Charmanders. The funny thing is, no, okay, I was going to say, funny thing is we could blow up one and then counter catcher, but if we're taking a prize, we're not going to be able to counter catcher. Okay, they're TM Evo. And they got an Ultra Ball as well. Oh, all right, and then they're going to Grasping Draw. Okay. Well, we draw the Glimmora, so that's pretty good. If we have an energy, we could just attack. And we have an Iono, and then we can Ultra Ball. I think let's retreat. I mean, going for Budew, we could slow them down more, but I'd rather just send up Glimmora and then blow up a Duskull and start taking prizes. Hopefully. So, although I guess we can't attack for sure unless we get an energy. So let's just see what they get rid of. The nice thing is too, Fez is weak to Glimmora, so we can one-shot it. And I know this isn't Joltik box, but like, it's kind of funny. Oh, they get rid of, all right, we're gonna kill that Charmander. Yeah, we don't even need to attack now. But Glimmora is pretty nice into the Joltik box is all. Yeah, would we Arven for rescue board and rare candy, and we'll just kill their Charmander? Or I could Ultra Ball. I could also kill their Cleffa. I could Iono. Yeah, let's just do this. I mean, this could be nice too, though. But we don't have energies. I'd rather just leave their Cleffa and blow up their... I said it and then I did the wrong thing. Well, we're here now. My bad. We're doing something else, but this is fine. I think I want to get down the extra Glimmet. Although we're going to blow up some Duskull, so we can get it later. My bad. I was gonna blow up the thing and kill that, but I think this is okay. And then, do we want to Ultra Ball away anything? Yeah, we're gonna Ultra Ball this and this for now. We might need the Defiance Band. I don't think we'll need the board. And then we'll get this queued up. So we're playing a little slower. My bad. I was thinking through things and then whatever. But next turn we can pop off, I think, pretty crazy next turn with all of these Duskulls and then Glimmora. We just gotta kind of hope they don't get rare candy Charizard right now. I would have rather Iono'd, I think, but I don't know. They had such a big hands, or not such a big hands. We would have given them just as many cards almost anyways. So, all right, they get Pidgeot. What do we? Can we kill that with? If we go Defiance Bands, we'll hit for 180, but then they take with the poison, but then they take 30 less. We'll do 150. We need a Dusknoir or 2 Dusclops to kill Pidgeot. What did they discard? They just super rotted. Oh, okay. All right. And they're gonna Cleffa again. I think. Oh. Okay. Well, we won't even need a counter catcher. Okay. Hopefully they don't get Charizard off of this. Oh, son of a bitch. They got Charizard. Well, we could still kill it. We just need Dusclops, I think. Or maybe we might need 2. 130 plus 170. And then poison. We're hitting 310, man. Yeah, I think we need 2, unfortunately. But hopefully we can pull it off. They're not going to be able to kill us unless they get... No, unless they get rare candy. Did they even use Pidgeot yet? I guess they could, technically. They could get rare candy Dusknoir and kill us right now. But I don't think getting the Precious Trolley on accident was the worst play. Oh, cool. They're just going to hit us with this, too. Yeah, so we're going to... Ooh. Losing our Defiance Band and Experience Share isn't great, but if we do that, we can get the Dusknoir, Counter Catcher up the Charizard, and then Iono. Oh no, but I wanted the Defiance Band too for the Glimmora. But if we go Duskull, Dusclops, we're doing 180. We don't need the Defiance Bands, so... And we should have an easier time finding a Dusclops, then we just need energy. And then we blow this up now. So that we have the Counter Catcher active. And then we just want a Duskull, or Dusclops and an energy. We got the energy. We at least got another Glimmet too, but how much are we doing to this? 140. And with the poison. I guess we can finish them off on our turn. That's something. If I wait to play the Poffin, I can get a Glimmet and a Duskull. And this Perilous Jungle is not going to do anything, so I kind of just want to save it. If I play the Poffin, we'd get the guy queued up. But I don't think that really matters. So I think we're just going to hit him. We are going to die. But we can finish him off with the Dusclops. Or we could finish him off with a Budew, maybe. What are we? We're going to do 20. We're going to take... Nah. Budew won't kill. Okay. Well, I guess I wish I put up... No, it doesn't matter. Well, we get a prize, so that's kind of nice. I was going to say I maybe wish I put down the Glimmet. But the nice thing is, with these Duskulls, is they're kind of like pivots. In a way, so. That does give them a bench space to get another Charmander, though, which is annoying. But hopefully we can Iono them. I guess Cornerstone Ogerpon would also be pretty good. And we could just set that up. But we have so many Duskulls down, they could just gust and kill them for game 2. What are they going for? Rescue board, Marvin. Okay. Rescue board, rare candy. So we'll set them to, yeah, and we'll set them to 1 prize if we do pop a thing right now. But hopefully we could maybe, you know, pop them with the Dusclops, Iono them. I think we thin out the stuff that I was talking about. Oh, we don't have another thing. Well, we get this, that's for sure. And then we want full Earthen Vessel for the energies. We have 3 Ionos. And then we just need to find a Dusclops off of the Iono. We will discard. Perilous Jungle might be important for the Pidgeot. I think we discard Boss. Or maybe we discard this. I don't know, Boss. We're gonna take 2 prizes here. They're gonna go down to 1. I don't know, Boss might actually be more important, so hopefully we can just find the Iono. Okay, we have the Iono. We're gonna Iono them to 3 though, basically. I think I'm gonna play this now. And then we want to find Dusclops. That's it. Just the Dusclops. Or an Ultra Ball. Or a Night Stretcher. But I think we played the Night Stretcher. Alright, I think we didn't... I think there was 2 Glimmoras in the deck still. Yeah, and we already used the Night Stretcher. Alright. Blow this guy up. Hit this thing. Oh wait, they can just Pidgeot for Gust and just knock out one of our Duskulls, unfortunately. So we'll probably lose that way. Unless they randomly prized everything. And maybe they only have 1 boss. Maybe they just have counter catchers. Yeah. And Ascension. Let's see. They probably have a boss, but that's all right. I think it was a decent first one. I think I have Fez too. I could have, if I didn't accidentally go for the trolley, but I think honestly it might have been the better play to go for that than go for what I was planning on going for. Yeah, so they can just knock us out with the Pidgeot. But that's all right. We'll get another one. I think we were close. We were close. All right, we're focused up. I hate it when I accidentally click the thing or say the thing that I want to do and then I click the wrong thing. Hopefully we can go second this time though. Though, like, we didn't really get buddied last game, so it wasn't really a big deal, but it's ideal to go second, I think. What do they call it? I never look. Oh, thank God. No, let's go second. Now we just need to find the Arvin. And ideally not prize the precious trolley, but... All right, well, this is a hand. We don't have Arvin. Oh, I should put down a second Duskull. All right, we're playing against Hop's deck with super potions. I should probably put on a second one though, just in case maybe. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, just in case. We'll put down a second Duskull. This guy is a little annoying. Thank God we're going second. Otherwise, I could just knock out one of our Duskulls right away. Are they playing the Metagross? They had a super potion in there. I'm a little confused. In this hand, what do we need? We just need a rescue board. All right, nope. Well, this could be a little annoying with the Munkidoris, but we can also just target them down. So, and then not. Oh, thank God. All right, we definitely use it, I think. All right, well, we didn't prize we prized the trolley, but we didn't prize rescue board, which is more important right now. And then we can, let's see. I mean, we have another supporter in hand. We could get the rare candy. We have one Dusclops in hand. We could also get an Ultra Ball. We have one more Duskull, and then we have this Glimmet. We have two Dusknoirs. Hopefully this is all right. I think maybe it would have been better to get the Ultra Ball. But no, we would need rare candy and Ultra Ball. Like, we don't have one of the pieces in our hands, so we're okay, I think. And we will. Oh, and we're gonna limit their bench like huge right now, so take those. Retreat into the Glimmet and see what they get rid of. Yeah, don't have room for two Munkidori, Snorlax, second Zacian, and Latias. Really punish the raw first turn trolley play. Turn one trolley going first. They'll probably keep that one Munkidori, but I imagine they'll get rid of the second Zacian and then keep Snorlax and Latias maybe. Nice thing is we have the energy in hand too, so we just need like more Dusclops. What do we need to KO this Zacian? We need... Oh, they get rid of second Zacian and Snorlax. Cool. So they're doing less damage to us, which is nice. Maybe they're thinking we're going to attack them, but we could also just wait to attack until we can kill the stupid Munkidoris. We do one-shot Munkidori. Oh. Energy and Stadium. We do one-shot Munkidori with Glimmora. Whoa, they have Spike Energy? And then Town Store, we can benefit from that. We'll get EXP share. Depending on if they hit our Glimmet. Bravery Charm. Okay, so they're like a tanky Zacian. That's cool. Let's see, they hit the Glimmet. Or they hit a Dusclops. Alright, sick. Yeah, we'd rather them hit this. Budew think we get this. Or we get the Defiance Band. We can pop a thing. Should I evolve this one just so they can't take a prize on it? Yeah, that seems... I think that makes sense. With Defiance Band plus... we're doing what? 170. 180. Actually, Defiance Band could be pretty good. We just need a second Dusclops, then we kill Zacian. Alright, and we priced EXP share anyway, so... Alright, just need one more Dusclops. They had a pretty big hand, so... Oh, we got it! And we have Perilous Jungle! What do we want to get rid of? Pokegear? Although Pokegear could get a boss. Could get rid of the Switch, but Switch might be pretty important to have for this thing. Getting rid of their thing seems kind of nice. Their stadium, but... I don't know if it'll matter. Maybe we can get rid of an Iono. Now, I think I do want to get rid of their stadium. And Pokegear, and then we can keep Arven for... Oh no, Pokegear for Jock would be really good. I don't know, getting rid of another Arven, or getting rid of Arven and just having Pokegear doesn't seem good. Do we need the jungle? I just like, if we can get rid of their stadium, then they will need energy to attack with. Zacian, potentially. I think they'll have it, though. So, let's do this. And I don't really know if it's... I mean, we're giving up 2 prizes to take a prize, but... We've also limited their bench, so hopefully they just have a hard time. But we're giving them... It would have been nice to Dusclops before the Iono, but... All right. Well, we got them, and we didn't leave damage on the board for Munkidori, so that's good. And I guess we also don't give them Fez, so that's pretty good. We have Switch in hand just in case. Maybe I should have gotten rid of Switch, but... Whoa! All right, we got 2 more Dusclops. Let's see. Did we see Ionos? I think we did. So they could Iono us, which wouldn't be fun since we have these. But we do have Jock and a bunch of Pokegears left, so... They did get rid of 1 Zacian already, or 2 Zacians already too, so we can just knock out the next one with another double Dusclops. Give up 2 prizes. Oh, are they just gonna confuse us? You know what? If they do that, that doesn't even matter, because we're just gonna switch, blow up Dusclops, and then get back into the Glimmora. Nice way to pivot. I discarded boss. No, I didn't. Okay. I think we do evolve that. Let me look in the deck. I'm thinking we can counter catcher, blow up a Dusclops, counter catcher Zacian, but then this guy's still here. We'll have to deal with it. Also, we do want energies for our second Glimmora, but we're at 110. I could also just blow up a Dusclops, hit the Zacian, and then KO the active. Get rid of both of their energies. Right, so I'll switch. I think I want to do the switch for sure. So let's do the switch. We're going to blow up a Dusclops. If I play Pokegear, I could get Iono. And Iono them lower. And then I don't do the counter catcher play. Iono seems good because their hand's kind of big. And we could also blow up the... We can give them... Go down to 3... Give them 3 cards. That'd be pretty good. Okay, cool. So we're going to blow this thing up. Hit this guy. Put back up this thing. We're hitting for... Yeah, we're gonna knock him out with poison. I could blow up another Dusclops and hit something, but I think I'd rather wait. I think we evolve both of these. I know this guy can get trapped, but hopefully we can get another energy soon. And I'd rather Iono than Arven and do this thing, I think. Also, if we just wait for a Dusknoir, we can one-shot their second Munkidori that way. So yeah, I think we wait on the second Dusclops. All right, we don't get an energy, unfortunately. We have Jock, though. So that's something for the Dusknoir. All right. EXP share, cool. We could put that on our thing. Hopefully we didn't give them dark. Hopefully they don't get a dark energy. They can get their tool off of this stadium. All right, they have Arven. I can get an energy potentially. I don't know if they play. Yeah, they do play darks. And then they can get the tool so they can attack and move damage. But we can kill them with Dusknoir and the attack poisonous gem. So that's something. Hopsbag choice band. They can hit for 120. Oh wait, Cram. I think this is okay. They're gonna kill us with Cram. Oh no, they're gonna go down to 1 prize. Well, thank God we didn't use Dusclops or Dusknoir. I forgot about Cram. And now our experience share is not going to do anything. We're not going to be able to attack. Well, Counter Catcher's live. They have free retreat because of this, which is a little annoying. Might as well play this, but I guess I could wait. I kind of want to Iono and then hope we find energy. I mean, I could also Arven for the fighting energy. I do want to bump their stadium too so that we... And yeah, this Ogerpon's not going to do anything. Let's see, is the Earthen Vessel in the deck? I think it was, right? We have 1 Counter Catcher. We have the stadium and 5 energies. I think we do want to... we'll just evolve that just to get out of the deck. I think we do want to Iono them instead. Let me just not play Dusknoir on accident and lose the game. Fuck, we don't find an energy or stadium. Well, I mean, at least we have the Arven. I don't know how many Ionos we have left. Oh, that was the last one. And they probably have a... Well, they have research. I was going to say they probably would have another... we haven't seen any of these choice bands used yet, so they could have always gotten the attack with the town store. It would have been... If we got the counter stadium, and if they bricked, that would have been the best. I mean, and a fighting energy too, but... Yeah, I don't think we're winning this one, because they can move the damage, and we can't use Dusknoir anymore. So, I think I'm gonna just... Oh yeah, and they still have this thing because I didn't attack. Yeah, so I'm gonna scoop it up. We'll get another one. Also, I realized now if I did go for that play of KOing the second Zacian with another double Dusclops counter catcher, which I think we had the option to, they wouldn't have been able to do Cram because we would have gone to 2 prizes. I forgot about Cram. I think I'm getting a little lost in the sauce because of how many things we can do with the Dusclopses and counter catchers. Need to focus a little bit. All right, cool. We're going second. That's good. And we're starting with Cornerstone, but I mean, we have the Trolley and Arven. So we can go, hopefully, Arven for Rescue Board, Trolley for... do we even put down a second Glimmet yet? Depends on how many, if we prize Duskulls, of course, but... Also, are they playing a dark deck, actually? What are we up against? Nope. Oh, they are. They're playing freaking Charizard. Is this the first person we played again? Now, they went... They chose second last time, and this person decided to go first, so... Okay, Artisan. We'll be able to trap their Clefin play. Yeah, it is Charmander, Pidgey. Yeah, just hopefully we can, like, prevent them from getting a turn 2 Charizard Pidgey out again. I mean, they have a 4-card hand. No way they have it. So, all right, we draw into that. We'll just use this and see what's in here, I guess. Okay, cool. We have all of the Duskulls and we have the Glimmet. Is Rescue Board here? Yes. All right, and then we have our Stadium, which doesn't matter versus Charizard, but we could bump their Stadium. Counter Catchers, Switch Rare Candy, Night Stretcher, Defiance Band, EXP Share. And then we have our boss. We prized 2 Glimmoras. And we have all of our Dusclopses and stuff. And we'll make bench space because we're going to blow these guys up anyway, so I don't think we want to put a second one down yet. We'll play the Arven. Could get an Ultra Ball, so then we can... What other supporters? We have Pokegear. So yeah, we don't need another Pokegear. We're going to get an Ultra Ball. Or we could get a Counter Catcher, so then we can blow up the... Oh, we can one-shot that Pidgey. I think I'd rather Ultra Ball than Counter Catcher, because Ultra Ball would get us another Duskull, which would kill their Charmander. But we could also Ultra Ball if they don't get other. No, they'll get more guys for sure because of this. But we could like blow up this, and then attack their and kill their Charmander. Well, thankfully we at least had one Glimmora in the deck still, so. All right, let's just hope they... I mean, they didn't get a Duskull down. They can't kill our Glimmora, so that's good. Also, Ogerpon's not bad versus Charizard. I think I mentioned that in the first game, like it could have been something, but at the point we were at, it was too late. I don't know, maybe similarly to Golden... Whoa, they're playing that Charizard. Maybe similarly to Golden Go versus Charizard, we just go Ogerpon. But I think they've been playing the Chi-Yu, so they have a way to attack the Ogerpon. All right, they have Verkini Charizard, but this guy doesn't do very much, does he? Okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna be able to attack into this, and we can just blow up double Dusclops. But we're gonna have to discard a bunch of stuff to play the second Ultra Ball, or we just go for an Iono. This Pokemon has any damage counters? They do 160. I mean, I definitely want this on him. And I want this here. So now it's just, do I Ultra Ball for a second Dusclops? Or do I risk Pokegear? I mean, or I could Arven, and I don't know if we prize supporters. We could also get supporters stuff off of our prizes. Let's start with, let's just blow up this Dusclops, because I think I want to do this for sure. We're going to kill Pidgey. So now we get something from our prizes. Actually, that gives us another card to work with. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Maybe we could Iono them. Jungle. That's pretty good. I think we want to see if we get Iono now, though. I guess I can't play the Ultra Ball without discarding this Perilous Jungle, though. If we get Jock, we could... Let's see. Fuck. All right. Well, do I play Arven now just to get out more cards? I could get... Yeah, I think I want to play the Jock. I could go rare Candy Dusknoir and hit the Charizard. I don't know if we're going to use the experience share, so... Oh wait, this Ogerpon's not going to be good versus that Charizard. I think I should actually get a useless card, right? Nah, I probably should have just Ultra Balled. I might discard the Switch, I guess. No, we're going to get a Pokegear for next turn. I'm going to Ultra Ball away the Perilous Jungle and Experience Chair, I guess. Because they have an 8-card hand, I don't think it matters. So... And Artisan still in play. Well, because they have the 8-card hand, I don't think it matters if we bump Artisan. And I want to get an attack on this thing, so... Alright, that's good. We needed that. And... Oh, now I can get the second... Get this guy down. Alright, then we'll attack. I guess we're doing 160. If they don't move this at all, we will be fine. Because we do 160 going into their turn back into ours, and then we'll do another 160. If this was the other Charizard, they would have been able to attack last turn. Funny. And then we would be dead right now. And I don't have an experience share down. All right, 3 more Charmanders. Well, we're not dead, so they're doing 210. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, I think we get down, what, a Budew? In case we need that, or should I get down a Glimmet? I don't think we'll need another one, so. Thin something out, and then hopefully we can get an Iono. Jock, that works. We can... I mean, I think we want this. If I attack into this, they will die going back into their turn. We could kill them with Budew, actually. Then we play Jock. I can get Dusclops Dusknoir, or I just get double Dusclops. In case they target our guy down. They could also try and retreat and save this, but then it'll be in range of Dusclops. I think we get both of these. Actually, at the same time, maybe I just if I'm going to maybe pop something, like I could just pop this now and then kill them. So then we force them to have something. But is it better that I take a knockout on my turn? Because I think they're going to have a response. They just need a rare candy. And then they got the other Charizard, maybe, probably. I think I'm going to wait. I don't know if it makes sense to. I would think that they have rare candy something. And then they'll die going back into their turn with either Budew or Dusclops. And maybe they don't have something and then we can Budew them. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll just kill them with Dusclops. Yeah. So here comes the other Charizard. And Ogerpon will be good versus it, but we have a lot of liabilities on the bench. So, yeah. But like I said, it wouldn't have made a difference this game since this guy could attack the Ogerpon. All right. Have we seen an Iono? We haven't. We've played 2 gears. Whoa. Are they? No, they're not using TM Evo, are they? They're using TM Evo? Well, unless they play Turo, we can just leave this around and then we can Dusclops it. Or we can Gust finish it off at some point. Now we get a hit off on this. And some poison damage going. Wow, okay, we could... No, I don't think we want to do that. I think we just hit them and leave this thing around. Do we pop Dusclops? I don't think so. I think we just hit them. And if this guy never gets powered up, well, actually, it just needs a single energy to attack this thing. Does it kill it? Oh, it does. It does exactly 210. Okay, and they have nothing? And now Counter Catcher's live without us having to use Dusclops. If we have Defiance Band, we could kill this thing with it. Oh, is Defiance Band prized? And then we can leave... Well, then we're leaving Budew in the active, and then we definitely just lose to a Gust. Well, right now we just lose to a Gust, right? Or I just kill this thing. We should have a Earthen Vessel in the deck. I don't see a reason not to bench this since we have Budew. And we'll get it out of the deck. Oh wait, Fez we could get. But Earthen Vessel's in the deck and Defiance Band's in the deck. So we could kill this with Budew Defiance Band. And at this point, we're not going to give up any other prizes though. So if we're not using Fez this turn, it probably won't matter. So I think we can put this down. And then we're going to get Earthen Vessel Defiance Bands. Oh wait, we need the Defiance Band to KO this Charizard, don't we? We'll hit for 170. Oh, we won't even kill this. Will we? 170 plus 160. Oh, is that 330? Oh, that is 330. Okay. Well, I think that's what we're getting. And then maybe Ogerpon could wall something. And we're going to be tight on prizes then, so I think it's fine. I just need to hope they don't have Gust and... Yeah, then we just hit this. Also need to hope they don't have another Charizard, actually, right? So, haven't found another Iono. Oh, wait, I needed the Defiance Band, didn't I? I said that. Ah, damn it. So I would have needed to discard the Counter Catcher. So that forces us to hit them with a Dusknoir right now. I guess keeping Counter Catcher alive could be good. Or keeping Counter Catcher around could be better for us. But yeah, they just needed Gust or whatever. They have Fez, they have a huge hand. But if they can't Chaos here with the Charizard, we do win with Counter Catcher, I guess. Yeah, I played Defiance Band and we had... Or I discarded Defiance Band with Earthen Vessel and we had... Counter Catcher in hands. I guess if they evolve a Charizard right now, they could kill us with the Explosive Vortex. And that they're probably pretty excited to use Explosive Vortex, so that's probably what they're going for. Instead of promoting this. I guess they both have to retreat, so... But they would need 3 energies in the deck. They're down 5. No, they're down 6. But I don't know, they could play 9. That doesn't seem like too many, especially with this Charizard. There it is. All right, yeah, we're dead to probably dead to Explosive Vortex. But I guess if they don't have 3 energies, we still win because they can't even retreat. They can't retreat and power up Charizard EX without 3. This Charizard. Oh! Wait, do you have a fire in hand? Come on. They're hitting for... Oh, we win! And they just left us in the active. They didn't even retreat. All right. Well, we'll take it. I misplayed by having to use a Duskull to kill it. I would have been able to have a Duskull. I would have been able to... Would I have been able to win last turn? All right, maybe we're up against Charizard again. Another Dark deck. I did not play this many Charizards when I was testing, but... All right, flipping tails. Let's see what they go. Yeah, I think I could have... If I had the Defiance Band and I saved the Dusknoir, I don't know if we would have been able to do that, though. Oh, sweet, they're going first. No, I think we did have enough cards. I just needed a Fighting Energy. I think we maybe start Budew here. Because we don't have other things to work with. We're just going to have to Iono. We'll do that in case it's a Donk deck. Yeah, my bad. I think we could have won. I feel really silly. Oh, they could be a Donk deck. They have Brute Bonnet, Munkidori. What is this? Turbo Ancient Dark Moon? They can kill our Budew going into our turn, I guess. Or actually, if we just Budew them, they're going to be able to KO Budew that way. Because they'll be able to move the 10. Alright, it is an ancient deck. Playing all their items. Alright. I mean, we could Iono put those energies back into their deck randomly. we kind of need something, so I think I do Iono. And it's possible we could still get Glimmet and then we wouldn't item lock them, but well, we have nothing. Next turn we could do Arven and we can use Dusclops as a pivot. So I think we just item lock. We are going to die to Munkidori, but they shouldn't be able to attack with Munkidori. I guess they could attack with something else though. Oh, the jungle. All right, so we'll die to poison, but their Munkidori's taking a lot of extra poison damage, so unless they retreat it, it's actually going to be in range of Dusclops. Okay, and then we're just going to let Budew die to poison. That's kind of fine. Oh wait, no, now Munkidori's not in range. Actually, no, it will. They'll take 60 damage from poison going back into their turn, so that would be fine. Chasing down and killing this thing could be worth it too. The item locks seem to have slowed them down though. They're not playing things from their hands. I guess they have no Pokemon search, no more vessels. It's literally just Sawdust and they can't play it because they have no ancient. Well, actually they do have an ancient. Throw this guy up there. Okay. I think we want to Arven, if possible, but we have no energies in hand, so we're not going to be able to use Ascension. But let's see. All right, well, we whiffed anyways. I think we're just going to research and we're going to pop it on this to kill it. Might as well play this on this guy, I guess. All right, we got Glimmet and energy. That's good. And is it worth killing their Munkidori? It seems good, but I think they're going to be able to get an attack with the baby Roaring Moon. So then they're going to kill this. But that's all right. And I think we promote the Dusclops to protect the Glimmet. The Roaring Moon is also pretty annoying because of the ancient booster capsule that protects them from being poisoned. Also, this thing being inactive does make it a little bit more annoying for them too, so that's good. Okay, they just get back Munkidori. Cool. What Roaring Moon? Do you have the big one or the little one? Probably both, but which one are you getting? Oh, you're getting Fez. Well, that doesn't do anything. We can Arven Gust kill that now if we draw Glimmora. Arven for counter catcher. Research. Just a bunch of supporters that are really hard to see. All right, they have the EX. They have Baby Pecharunt. They have Mew. This guy is trapped. Stupid booster capsule's annoying. I think if we can just Gust kill that Fez. Oh, we do draw it. Nice. And we have, we can Dusknoir. We're still not going to kill this. Do we have the Defiance bands? We do. Potentially. And we're down a counter catcher, right? So I kind of have to hope the other one's in the deck still. But I think that makes the most sense. We do that and kill that thing. I mean, getting rid of this thing would be good too, but we're not going to kill it with an attack. We'd have to use Dusknoir. All right. Oh, Trolley's still here too. But I think we go for this. It's kind of like aggressive. Oh wait, I have to Dusknoir in order to move this stupid thing. All right, whatever. We'll Dusclops, or yeah, we'll Dusknoir kill the Munkidori, and then we'll Fez kill this. Wait a second. Okay. So we counter catcher Fez first. Because if we don't do that, they could get rid of it once we promote Glimmora. And then we explode and kill Munkidori. Or do I hit this guy so then it's in range? It's still not going to be in range unless we hit them with a... unless the Defiance Band's still active. And the Defiance Band won't be active because we're going to knock out Fez. So I think we just take the prize on Munkidori. Or I could take out their little Pecharunt so then they can't weaken us with the poison as much. Now, I think we just kill this because they're going to be able to move damage, which is almost as annoying as the poison. At least we can knock this thing out. All right, boss is pretty good. I think we could boss for game potentially. Oh, actually, we're going to be ahead too. And now they have to get rid of something. Well, we're not going to be able to boss for game on Mew if Mew gets removed right now, so never mind. They're probably going to get rid of it. Yeah. But I think we play this. Or do we play it? I mean, we don't need it right now, so. And our board is actually set up so we can get one more Glimmet going. They shouldn't play hand disruption, so. Cool. We have Glimmet energy. Well, we could Night Stretcher and get one of these guys going, but I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to make them go through 2 Glimmoras. We have game! Are you serious? All right, well, now we need to find our boss. If we can shuffle the deck in Pokegear. No. PAL pad. Versada. At least they have nothing going for them. But they're going to promote this and then be able to take 2 hits. But they won't be able to Frenzy Gouging, right? But they won't need to, so. Ooh. Well, I think we put this down. I don't think I want to Iono them. They just put some stuff back. So I think I just attack. I mean, I do need energies, but hopefully they just can't kill us this next turn. Oh, nice. All right, yeah. Hopefully they can't kill us. We get an energy on the Glimmet, and we're all right. They have 1 card in hand. 2 cards in hands. Technically, they have Pokegears and 3 Pokegears, 4 Sadas still, but all right, Dark Energy on that. They're not attacking. Sweet. They move this guy. Oh yeah, they can move everything around now. Huh. They could have killed us. I don't know why they didn't do that. What? They couldn't they have killed us? Oh no, they couldn't move. Who was in the active spot? Oh, Roaring Moon was, yeah. All right, so now we put this on him. And Do I Iono now? No, I think I wait still. I think I let them top deck stuff. I then hope they knock me out and I have Iono and Fez, and then hopefully can get the last knockout on them. I think you're gonna attack here. I mean, they have to attack. Oh, wait, no, they can't move this. They're stuck. This can't move itself. So they could only move Roaring Moon to the active. So, I mean, this is letting the poison do a lot, but I still don't die. I'll be able to attack again. And I'm drawing absolutely nothing. So I take 30 going to theirs, 30 going back into mine, and then it'll be another 30 going into theirs, and they could win. So if I want to play something, I'd have to, like, if I want to dig for the Glimmora, I'd have to do that now. I don't know. I think I don't want to give them 3 cards to work with, because if they build up this thing, if they're able to attack with this, I also would lose. Because I'm not 2-hit KOing it, Defiance Band's not active, and I can't poison them. Like, the only way I can win is if they attack with this. My boss is on the bottom of the deck right now. Okay. And now I need switch though, because I'm gonna die, and then they're gonna have an energy in their hand to retreat. I guess Ionoing them now makes sense, because also this is experience share, it's not gonna do anything. I don't know why I played that, but whatever. And I guess Fez not gonna do anything either, right? Doesn't hurt to have it, does it? I need to get energy, or I need to evolve this thing or something. Yeah, now we just lose. Well, actually, no, I need to hope they don't have an energy. That's what it is. I need to hope they don't have an energy to retreat this. And Petrunt knocks out anything, so I just put this thing up there. Oh wait, do I die to poison? No, I don't die to poison. All right, yeah, they have Sada, so I mean, it's pretty close. I didn't trolley. I didn't get a bunch of stuff set up at all because I didn't trolley. Because I was more aggressive and I chased down stuff. Yeah, we didn't get anywhere. All right, we're just gonna forfeit. All right, well, I think this will be the last one because of time's sake. Fortunately, haven't gotten the results, but I know I have misplayed probably too many times to count. It's been hard for me to even notice what I could be doing better, but I'm not getting too tilted, so that's good. But hopefully we get a good one to end it on. I think, honestly, like, Charizard might be a tougher matchup than, like, Dragapult, since Charizard, at least the ones we've been going against, have been going kind of quick, too. We have everything besides energy. And we just put this guy, and we'll put this in case they're a donk deck. Ooh, they have their own Duskull. Well, I think if we don't get an energy, I'm tempted. Oh, it's Dragapult. Okay, cool. If we don't get energy, I'm tempted to just get an energy so that we can get the Glimmet, or get the Glimmora. And we definitely get this. We have the Earthen Vessel. We also have the Trolley. I guess I could rescue board. Ooh, this is... I could rescue board Trolley and get Budew. And then we can get 2 Duskulls, a second Glimmet Budew. That doesn't seem that bad. That seems pretty good. Shit. Shit. Valid. Rescue board. Trolley. And then next turn we can do stuff. Nice, the Budew's coming in handy. We get the second one of that. Aha! How do you like Budew, sir? Do we play our Pokegears now? I think we play one, just in case they have a Budew. And I mean, it's not going. Arven's not going to help if they Budew us, but honestly, I think they're gonna have a hard time getting Budew out there. They have no way to. They just have to draw into it. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't have played the Pokegear. Oh well. I'd rather have Arven because we can get the Vessel. Or Jock wouldn't have been bad. Alright, we'll just hold on to the other one. Ogerpon's not going to do nothing because Dragon Bolt has no ability. So thankfully we didn't start it. Something else I was thinking that could be kind of cool. Ooh, we are going to be able to KO their Duskull with our Dusclops. With that 10 damage. That's kind of nice. We get a fighting energy. That's good. Artisan. Fill up your bench. Put down a Munkidori. Budew, that's fine. That's fine. Put down something else on your bench, though. Nothing. All right. Well, do I keep going for the Budew? Oh, we draw into it, so I don't even need to Ascension in order to use it. I can't attack with Glimmora. I could Dusclops kill their Duskull. If I put up Glimmora, they're gonna get 10 damage. They'll be hitting us for weakness. I think we might still want to Ascension, actually, so maybe we'll hold on to this Glimmora. No way we prized 2 of them, hopefully. I think it'd be better to... You know what? Maybe it would be better to Budew them. Budew them and then wait and we'll Glimmora next turn. And... it's not... Should I put Glimmora down just in case? Because ideally I'm going to want to attack next turn. So yeah, I think we'll put the Glimmora down now. And then we will Budew them still. And we're not getting rid of anything on their bench. I could boss their Dracloak, so then it makes it harder for them to Budew. Yeah, we'll do that. Boss this thing. And then I'm not going to Dusclops yet. And we'll just Budew them. This seems pretty good. I guess I could have No, I couldn't have Pokegeared. We were item locked. The only other thing was going for whatever it's called, Iono, but I didn't want to Iono their 3-card hands. So yeah, now they need to energy retreat and waste energy if they want to item lock us again. They shouldn't be able to attack unless they have the Neo Upper Energy. Okay. We can't kill this because I put the tool on this Glimmora. But if we can start attacking, we can rack up damage at least. With the poison. Also, their Duskull is now a Dusclops, so we can't kill it, but... And they attack, kill Budew, which is what we wanted. So now it's not going to just get like sniped later on. We put up this guy. got the energy. I don't think we have any more. Oh, and they probably just get rid of their own Budew, but that's fine. And EXP share doesn't save their luminous energy. You definitely get rid of Budew, right? Yeah. Another Iono. I'm pretty sure we don't have another Duskull. No, we don't want that. And is the Defiance Band even in here? It is. Experience shares in here, but we may want the Defiance Band on the other Glimmet. Well, we could get Fez, possibly. Well, we want energy to attack, and we want maybe more Duskulls or Dusknoirs. Maybe Research would be... Maybe I do Pokegear in case we get Research. No, just Arven. I guess I could... I forgot to check if Earthen Vessel's in the deck. I could get Arven and get Earthen Vessel Defiance Bands. That sounds kind of fine, actually. And then we can not Iono them. They have no draw on the board. We'll get rid of one of these. And then just hopefully they don't have an energy. I don't want to play this yet, for sure. And I don't think I want to play this yet. We're not going to kill anything. Yeah. Wait to give them more cards. And this is pretty much all. I mean, the only other thing would have been more like some evolutions, but we have enough Duskulls on the bench. They can't snipe both. And wait. All right, that's 180. Oh, well, fuck. Well, now we're dead. Now I wish I had experience share. I didn't think they would be able to kill us. Well, this is not great. Man, it went from looking okay to pretty bad. Wait a second. We can kill their we can kill their Dragapult. We can kill their Dragapult with... If we get enough things. Oh, and they do use that. So they're going to snipe our Glimmet. Probably, right? Well, we're going to Artisan and Ascension into another Glimmora, hopefully. I think we can still win. Hopefully they don't have an Iono. Just hopefully that's not what is the last card in their hands. And then, what are they going to be at? They're going to be at 1... Oh, shit. We're not going to... We need to hit them for a little bit of damage. Yeah, that guy can't do anything yet. Oh, and we have the Ultra Ball, so we can... They're going to go down to 2 prizes. We're only going to be able to use 1 Ghost. And we need to kill this thing. If I get a Night Stretcher, we can kill them with Budew. But I want to Iono them. Alright, we're gonna... I mean, it doesn't... They're gonna go down to 1 prize. Maybe I want to keep that for Ultra Ball fodder. There's nothing else I can get to kill this, right? Nothing in the deck. Night Stretcher is there. And we have Dusknoir. I think we gotta go for Arven, Night Stretcher, get Budew, and we'll Dusclops this, and then they'll die to poison. And we'll be able to still put the energy on this, and then They will get to save a stupid Psychic Energy, and then they just need a Fire Energy, and they can kill us with Dreepy. And we're going to give them a prize. But we can't kill this any other way, I don't think, so... Night Stretcher, Tool... I guess we could kill them with another Glimmet. We can kill them with this Glimmet. But we will give them... I think Buddy is probably just better because then they're item locked. But they can kill Buddy with freaking Dreepy. Oh, shoot. And because we have Rare Candy Ultra Ball, I could have... It's not going to matter, but I could have left... I could have gotten rid... I could have kept this guy around and got rid of something else. You know what I'm saying? But I think we get rid of that. And I think we get rid of that. Although we're not going to need experience share, so maybe we get rid of experience share. And I could keep this to give somebody more HP. Also, I guess I could have gone the stadium. And with the stadium, we would have killed. Maybe I should have done that. The stadium damage would have killed them. All right, then we'll put this here. Put this on this. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I shouldn't have played it. I probably shouldn't have played it. Oh, well. Well, they're item locked. Hopefully they don't have a Fire Energy. And then we can Iono and get a Glimmora, an attack, and an energy. Research, that's good, but we kind of want to Iono them to one card. Okay, rescue board, second Dreepy. Please have nothing. Jock. Dang it. All right, so they can draw. Wait a second. Oh, they died to poison, so they didn't get experience share. We have counter catchers. If we can get counter catcher fighting energy, we can KO this. All right. Okay. Budew is not leaving the board, so no reason not to play this and get stuff out of the deck. We'll put this down. I want to Iono, but I think we just go for try and dig for counter catcher energy. Which I think is in the deck. I still forgot to check. We got energy. We have Fez. Also, if I evolved this Duskull and I now... No, we wouldn't have been able to put Dusclops on that, but... Well, we got this at least. I can Ultra Ball away. Well, I can kill this. Get rid of this. And then... Fez shouldn't matter. Yeah, Fez won't matter, I should say. Maybe we would want a second Glimmora. So I could discard Buddy, Poffin, and Fez for a second Glimmora, and then we'd put the fighting energy on the Glimmet. I think we I mean, at least get rid of these. Yeah, we don't need these. We can get our last Glimmora. We still have the switch. Now we just have to... I mean, they need Gust, Energy, Dragapult. And the Gust has to be boss, which they haven't played any of yet. And you get to see 5 cards with their top deck. Yeah, we might need a second Glimmora, though. The best case would be, I mean, I expect them to get something, but like that they could get Dragapult, but no energy. That would be good. No, do we lose? Oh, they're just gonna stall. We have switch. No, they're gonna win. They just need energy. They're going to Blood Moon us for some reason. You could just have gotten Dragapult. Oh, you have Dragapult too. You're going to get Dragapult and Ursaluna and show that you have an energy for some reason. Nice. Damn, dude. Whoa. No way. They're going to retreat into the Ursaluna and attack with its? Damn, what a crazy ending. Well, we were, it was pretty close. One prize away. I think, you do have to think a lot, even though the deck's pretty straightforward. With all the Dusclopses and the prize counts. This is the most I've ever used Dusclops, but I really enjoyed playing with Glimmora. I think it's pretty fun. Thankfully, we didn't ever have an issue with this guy getting trapped with its 2 retreats. I don't know if playing 4 gear or like less gear and more supporters would have made a difference. Overall, I like the list. I think I obviously could have played a lot better. Probably misplayed a million times, but it's pretty fun. Definitely didn't get the result I wanted, but that's all right. Like I said, Ogerpon's really good versus Golden Go. Thankfully didn't run into Golden Go because those games are just really boring, to be honest, because you just put this thing in the active and then evolve your Dusks slowly and snipe Munkidoris or Dreepies. But yeah, if you're interested in trying it out, I'll put a thing in the description. And again, thanks to John Roberts for the idea of just spamming the Duskulls and stuff and kind of doing the trolley Arven Pokegears. But yeah, it's pretty fun. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And I'll see you next one. Peace.